So I think I'm giving up on fighting. What's it called? Legiana? I keep wanting to just call it Legina. Like, I don't know what the hell this thing is. I have no idea how to pronounce it. No character in the game has stated its name yet. The Frost sneeze. Playing StarCraft 2. I don't know how. I guess it depends on the kind of person you are, but StarCraft 2 seems so intense.
Shouldn't you prepare before you head down to the Rotten Vale?
StarCraft 2 sounds so intense for being a chill game, but then again, I play shmups here and there to chill. I actually wanted to play I wanted to play a bit of R-Type Final 2 tonight or tomorrow. And the reason why I didn't was mostly because I feel like I want to get back on Monster Hunter for a bit and not forget about that too much. And I know R-Type Final 2 is going to be very grindy. Blossom Fireworks. You played too much Age of Empires 2 last year you had to try hard to just get stomped. Is that like a multiplayer thing where your like elo is too high now? Alright, I guess we're gonna go to the Rotten Vale. I've done everything I can for now. Actually, the only thing I can do is go grab re-up all my box stuff. Playing a campaign, you prefer Age of Empires RTS style? I don't understand what you mean when you say that. You prefer the AoE RTS style, but you still have to stick to standards you have for yourself if you boot that up. I don't know what that... Do you mean you're not playing well enough to be satisfied?
Now is the time.
Ready to descend into the Rotten Vale? Sure, I don't fucking know.
Alright.
First, we need to look for a place to touch down. Once we reach our destination, you may depart and make camp preparations. Then it's back to the usual order of business, finding Zora Magdaros' trail. Now, I want you to pay close attention. While you were down there, think long and hard. What is the Rotten Vale? How does it connect to the Coral Highlands? Well then, off we go. Hey, Rack. Yeah, I'm assuming I'm gonna get dunked. I'm assuming I'm not ready for this. But I'm already not ready for freaking laggy ice thing.
Hey, over there. What do you think?
Hmm? Very well.
That's a fine patch of miasma. Is that where we're going to?
There! Heads up!
Ooh, who are you? Actually, this looks very familiar to me. Great. Gyros. Oh, this is
This'll
a
definitely complicate setting up camp.
this is a Jagras equivalent.
I know. Catch!
Well, that's all we gotta do? Just throw rocks at these things?
Phew! When in doubt, burn them out.
Is that the camera flash, dude? Oh, well, I guess it's gone now. We just... I guess we cooked it up, I guess. That's the thing I didn't remember to do, did I? No, you don't. You don't get to look at me while I eat. Yeah, Lance. Plain old greatsword. Age of Empires more macroeconomics focus, StarCraft. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the ultra micro stuff that StarCraft has. Especially because when I was, like, the small bit of exposure that I had to StarCraft and even early Command & Conquer stuff was that everybody played it at max game speed, and it was just a big micro fest. Like, Command & Conquer Generals, I think, was my favorite multiplayer experience, even though I hate Generals as aesthetic. Oh, this is an expedition. Okay. I wasn't sure what this would be. I wasn't sure if this would be actually a... I mean, I guess there's no expectation that I'd be killing stuff. Yeah. I don't know what RTS I'd be interested in anytime soon in terms of, like, something that I'd play on a regular basis. Oh, yeah, they're immediately... Yeah, this is all dead. This is all dead stuff.
Yeah.
Effluvium. I'll keep an eye out. They say that smaller monsters come in contact with it, they go ballistic. Okay. What was I going to say? Okay, so two things. I think I had barely ventured into this area on my first playthrough, and I think the reason why I remember so little of it was because everybody was just doing everything for me and I didn't get a chance to do anything. Like, I don't remember this very well simply because I was just chasing after other players. What was the other thing I was going to say? Okay, so the other thing was that in RTS-wise, you really thought I would use light bowgun? Why, though? Because I played Spellcaster well, I focused on Spellcaster, especially the later it went in Souls games, the more I did spells. For the evasion and the shooting. I'm not much of a third-person shooter fan. Especially with controller controls. Which makes me really worried about Returnal. Ooh, crickets? Hold on a sec. I could probably... While we're here... get ourselves some wildlife. These are probably not capturable. Oh, yeah. Got no rocks or... Well, actually, what is this? That'll work. Wow, these are durable. Oh, right. These are hornitors. I don't know how to pronounce it. Horniator. Hope I don't mash the corpse too much. Hornitors. Those were way earlier, I think, in Freedom Unite. Okay, what I was going to say before is Ooh, these things do not like fire, okay. Oh yeah, I'm doing too much damage. Okay. I think the RTS that I want to play anytime soon, even though I probably won't dig too deep into it, is probably going to be Homeworld's Deserts of Karak. A, because I kind of miss Homeworld, and B, because it seems like a nice it seems like it would be kind of a really nice venture into back into ground-based RTS stuff. I think the last RTS I can remember putting any real attention into might have been Spring Commander, maybe? I think. I don't know what it was, but I seem to have this memory of this game, this area, being all full of poison and stuff. Maybe there's a later area that has it. Radobon. This reminds me of a dude from Try. I don't remember what it was called. It was Spiky dude that rolled. They're probably based on each other. Ooh, all right.
Hey, partner.
Looks very similar, actually, like body-wise.
Watch yourself.
Oh.
Proceed with caution.
Well, I don't even have the sharpness for that, so I don't know. Yeah, this reminds me very much of a Try monster.
Nothing can stop us.
Some of the sounds even are reminiscent. One of them had a big ass chin. This reminds me so much of it. Yeah, even the way it lands and everything. Are these not the same? Yeah, Uragon. Yeah, are these not the same sounds and animations? That's not good. Yeah, every hit I lose so much sharpness. The moment you look at your weapon, you're stuck. You can't roll at it anymore. Yeah, the J-Leno. Yeah, I remember now. This is all coming back to me. Oh, there's a bigger wasp. There's two of them. I want to get in close to the ramps just because I can at least my attacks need to be piercing at that point. I think the moment I'm breaking the pieces off of this thing, that's when I can actually hit. Ooh, headshots do well, okay. Have you played any of the earlier homeworlds, Havoc? Because they're really good, especially Cataclysm was really good, which is now called something else, and I don't remember, because stupid World of Warcraft decided that they have the rights to Cataclysm. Cataclysm was where I spent most of my time, and it was awesome. I almost want to go back and play that. They ended up calling it something different now. I don't remember what. But it's such a great space horror. Other Homeworld isn't like that at all. Man, there's a good headshot does so much. Or just the one, I guess? Just the first hit? Maybe there's, I don't know what's going on to give you the extra damage there. What the hell is going on there? Well, game balance is never as simple as saying a weapon is not used, thus it's bad. With the exception of the outliers, typically mean you have to look at it, because some games are just not popular because, or some weapons in games are not popular just because they're not they're either not easy to use or the flavor isn't super great or whatever it is, you know. Luckily, this is an expedition, so I can take as much time as I want. The shame I'm not really super familiar with what I can pick up here. I'd like to get a couple more throwables. That's a good hit. It's getting tired. I'm getting some damage out of it. I'm also not looking for advice. This is something I gotta feel out. I haven't fought any Uragan variant in forever, so... And I've only fought one before, so... If I don't feel this out and learn it on my own, then I'm gonna get nowhere. That's how people can become dependent on multiplayer, because they don't learn the game for real, they just have other people do it for them. Well, this is my first time fighting this thing, and I haven't flinched or I haven't been carded or anything. So like, there's no strong need for me to have any real advice right now. That still did damage, didn't it? Shouldn't be using megas, oh well. That's when I should have used a mega earlier. Oh yeah, I'm super sensitive to being backseated because this game has had so much of it. So if I'm responding to stuff that has nothing to do with if I'm responding to people and they're not referring to me, that's I think just the problem with Monster Hunter. There were so many people backseating me when I first started earlier that I was getting mega frustrated. And I see nothing on the ground here. Is it spikes? Or no, those aren't spikes. There's For Honor and Absolver making me look for spikes in the walls. Well, I feel like Monster Hunter players have probably driven out anybody who isn't part of those groups. Oh, now I can cut. Okay. Yeah, it must have been that. The moment you break everything, you're able to cut without any issue. You know, it's funny, like, I'm pretty sure that was a general rule you could follow in the earlier games. And, oh, it's... Okay, there was... Yeah. It's so damn... The tail... The funny thing is the tail cut for this thing is so freaking big, I thought it was part of the monster still. And there's like a tier or whatever. Oh, okay. Alright, you fucking show off, Miguel. I should really get over there. But I want the tail. Give me that too, I'll take that. Miguel always was the MVP. Oh yeah, there was like a sleep thing. Yeah, this is so reminiscent of Oregon. Oh, there's the roar. There's some sort of fart attack. I can't remember what it even does. This part of Rotten Vale, this little drop reminds me of something in there's an area in Freedom Unite that has a drop that feels just like that. Alright. Stay down so I can jump onto you, you dick. The whatever this flailing is so jank looking. I almost feel like it was like an animation that was bugged and they just kept it in. I had to miss. Perfect. Oh, alright. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is a thing, too. Yeah, I forgot about this. Man, it has been a while since I fought anything rabbit, like, rolly like this dude. It's weird, though, how they kept so much of the original moveset. Like, I want to pretend that this is the same animation. Miguel, what the fuck are you doing? What is this? Is that a cannon? A little bit late, Miguel. Well, the thing that stands out to me though is that Oregon was from like Tri. Are they literally using the same everything from Tri, even though Tri was so low fidelity? And I guess it doesn't look super bad, but I would have thought that it like the quality of the animations would have stood out. I mean, I'm not going to make the Pokemon complaint. Like, reuse is a good thing. It's just, I'm surprised how good it looks. I think I rolled that. Yeah, that's gonna be the biggest thing to me. Oh, that's not good. No cart. That's the thing that stands out to me is that if this is the same, if these are the same animations from Tri, then they're, I guess I consider them to be way better quality than I thought they were. If they look fine in the world. Oh, Oregon's in World 2? Okay. Probably, while we're here. I honestly didn't play much. I played very little past a certain point. I think. Well, actually, the funny thing is, I think I got to the last story mission. Are you asleep? What the fuck is up with you? No, you're just tired. I got to the last story mission and Tri, but to the best of my knowledge, it was a water mission, and I just wasn't in the mood for it. Let's go right under it. That's fine. Miguel, can I kind of like send it back for later? No slide? Give me my slide. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is he getting weak then? Because we're getting the piercing pods? Oh my god, yeah. I think that might have happened to me once or twice. I remember that being a big thing, where there were a lot of cases where transition zones, like you could very easily get knocked like into loading, and I think I probably haven't been so. If it's happened, maybe it's happened once that I've had to deal with a tail cut in a transition zone. But mostly getting knocked out, yeah. Long fight. I don't know how that hit me. Maybe some of the debris off to the side. Yeah, that's a good hit. Oh, I keep forgetting, I've got pods and stuff too. Ooh, that's a big backswing. Yeah, okay, some of those animations look jank. Whoop. Miguel's getting so many affinity hits. Oh, that was a nice interrupt. I like that. That was it? I expected a bigger, chunkier finish, but okay. You know, it's funny, as whenever they have any of these fade out effects or a transparency or anything in a game nowadays, I'm always looking to see if they're dithering it. And I mean, the answer is always going to be yes. If there's deferred rendering at all, it's gonna be dithered. I don't think anybody has a good solution for making it perform it without dithering. It's harder and harder to tell nowadays, though, because you know, just playing games at 1080, you just can't see it. It's just high enough resolution now. Oh, I'm just realizing now that was actually one of the. That's funny. That was actually one of the goals. I just wanted to kill it. I didn't realize it was an expedition checklist item. All right, I gotta go fight Great Gyros. Oh man, yeah, Yin Garuga is amazing. It's one of my favorite fights. Not because it's like, not necessarily because of like the mechanics. It's just the fact that this thing is so is such a fucking monster. It's like Cuckoo on meth. Or more so bath salts, honestly. Hey, Trap Whiz! Perfect. Wasn't sure if we would have choices here, but I'll totally take the trap one if I can get it. Oh, can I make this bounce myself? No. Only big giant brute wyverns, I guess. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I wonder where this thing is going to be. Oh, dude, I totally want to get the Wiggler helm. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but it's cool. I like it. I don't even know what you need to get it. I'll have to find out. I've been taking the opportunity to at least capture a Wiggler every while or so. Oh, hello. Oh, it's you again. Get out of here. To the vents. Oh, well. That might be tricky for me because I tend to not want to. I tend to be the kind of person who just doesn't like arbitrarily sign on for shit. I don't know. I feel like I must be the antithesis of the average multiplayer gamer who just like does events and plays together and is online all the time and stuff. And like is worthy of a daily login bonus, you know what I mean? Like for me, it's like nah, I'm too fucking fickle and I'm too casual. Is that a texture seam? What are you doing here? All right, I need to get a refund apparently. Game is instantly 0 out of 10. Not Oregon, whatever your fucking face is. Radabon. Is it me or does Radabon sound like the fucking mage from one of the wizards from Lord of the Rings? Radagast? Yeah, somebody was backseating me earlier saying to use the Ghillie Mantle. But, like, there's an area at the very beginning where you can just crouch and just walk towards it. Or, not quite crawl towards it. Like you literally exit your camp through a little hole, and wigglers are always there. So you could grind that really easy. No, you weren't. You weren't. The moment I first saw wigglers and was trying to figure out how to capture them, rather than having the opportunity to even figure it out, somebody was like, use the fucking ghillie mantle, and I'm like, I'm not using the ghillie mantle at all now. And the funny thing is, it's like, there's going to be people who will pick up on that and be like, oh, well, now there's got to be some way for me to, I can always just reverse psychology this person into being backseated. And Radaban gets around. People would probably respond like, oh, I could just backseat. I could just reverse psychology backseat. And I'm just like, the moment that happens, I'm literally going to start RNG rolling my way to just taking arbitrary decisions to not be backseated. I've been going around, that's what it is. This is just the Radaban track. Or the Radabon. Whatever. I need to go somewhere else in this map. Maybe it's all up. Borderlands 3. I keep forgetting that Borderlands has a third game. And this game has a shit ton of spiders. We need to call Soviet. Well, it did have a shit ton of spiders. Damn it. I got it anyways. Borderlands is a game that is so oriented towards, like, multiplayer Diablo players who want a shooter. I don't need to be here. I need to be somewhere else. I gotta do the George Costanza salmon versus tuna thing. I gotta do the opposite of what I think is the right idea. Because I'm not finding this great gyros going the way I think I'm supposed to go. Honestly, I think I've been going in a big circle, and I think it's just because, yeah, it must be something as simple as that. It's the same big circle that stupid Radabon is on. Have I ever in search of co-op? Oh, you mean for Borderlands? Maybe it's down. Yeah, it could be down here.
Is this the effluvium? Be careful not to touch it.
Oh, I don't see it, but they're saying, yeah. Man, everything's all angry. Got like excuse me. Sorry. Everybody's got dragon rabies.
Ugh. This place is filled with that vapor stuff. Don't breathe it in or your health will
That
drop.
sounds like a story spoiler. My name is Jerp. Hopefully it's not a story. Like with such little story there is in these games. If it's a story spoiler, I'll be upset. Wow, damn, okay. Trapmaster and Miguel doing work. Trap Whiz. More master than regular Trapmaster. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a story spoiler. Are you just spouting shit into the chat and not listening to me? It's a Vadi video YouTuber lore thing. Is it something that is not present in game at all? Never talked about, never shown? Would I have noticed this on my own? Because I'd be kind of upset if that's the case too. Because I notice things. I'm not completely oblivious. As much as my lack of ability to navigate physical spaces might suggest. These things are durable. Okay. One area where it's pretty obvious. Oh, that's a bummer. I would notice one of the skulls. So basically you're spoiling half of it then. That's frustrating. Ah, damn you, auto-targeting shit. Quit dropping my target. Okay, yeah, they can take like 100 and change damage. These are more than the tiny shit wildlife. Could flash them, but I don't know. Here. There we go. I don't know. I think Jerp, the thing for me is that the way I handle spoilers is typically way more strict. I tend to want to explore and come up with conclusions and notice things on my own. So if something is noticeable and maybe somewhat obscure, I tend to be the kind of person who like has a disproportionate want to be able to find it on my own. And if you want a ridiculous extension of that, then look at Shattered Tale of the Forsaken King, where that game has so much, an overwhelming amount of not only just like giant text dumps of lore that you're piecing together the story with, but also just an overwhelming amount of lore, like world lore, and cool vistas and questions that are just extremely difficult. I like how the effluvium is like is it just this then? Let's walk into it. Oh, yeah. This is just damaging me over time. Yeah, I'm trying to get a bead for what's visually where it's. Yeah, we're like what's I guess it's just literally anywhere with all the corpses. Oh yeah. Anytime I'm standing in it, my character is shit in the bed. All right, well let's just not be here then. Let's go somewhere else. Yeah. So yeah, the effluvium or whatever it is do I know where the Veil is? It's somewhere lower. It seems to be lower under Coral Highlands, and it seems like especially based on all this seems to be the dying ground for everything. You know what? Actually, I think the story actually specifically said this. Didn't somewhere shit, I don't remember where it was. Oh, you know what? In fact, if I'm thinking about that, that might explain why the fucking the rib bones and shit are so big here. These are literally just giant elder dragons everywhere. They're all dead. Yeah, and I could swear I might have gotten a small bit further than this when I last played. There was something said, I think something to the effect of like, this is where elder dragons go to die, and everything else is there's a lot of what was it? There was a lot of What was I going to say? Everything else, this entire ecosystem is built up off the corpses of elder dragons, and they're all looking for carrion. Basically, they're looking for man, what terrible swings I'm doing right now. Yeah, I don't need to be here. I need to be somewhere else. Let's go to the spider web though. Yeah, everything here is scavengers and shit. And everything coming off of scavengers. Yeah, I don't know where this monster is, but I feel like I'm on the right track. I'm finally in a significantly different yeah, well, yeah.
Hey, partner.
Thanks,
Why don't we
camera.
head back to the research base and take a break?
How about I kill this thing, huh? I'm gonna get carded, but just you watch. I probably need something to make me not sick from this. Some effluvium or whatever potion. Man, there are a lot of these dudes. They're all angry and shit. Super durable. There we go. Thanks, Miguel. Finally. I bet the armor from these dudes. It wouldn't be surprised if the armor from these dudes has some manner of like resist. Man, really? That was almost half a bar already. Yeah, come on out. Come out of the... Yeah, there you go. Come on out of the mess. Big giant snake. Oh, alright. Trap the shit into this thing. Glad it didn't bail right away. Trap Whiz doing work. Well, I guess I can track it now, right? Wait, did I... How many herbs did I... Oh, they're right here. Never mind, it's okay. And honey is around here too, somewhere. I saw a it marked somewhere. I need it. I lost track of it. Oh well. Here's the big one. Oh, that's gonna be a poison attack. That particular one. Yeah, get it to turn around. Get it to turn around. There you go. Good job. I love how there's now a big ass follow through on that. Big horizontal follow through. Can I ride you? Yeah. He'll just jump on the head of a stake thing. Seems like a smart idea. Like right next to his mouth. I didn't get the extra hit. Oh, the big hits. Okay. And it's staggered, angry. Got a material out of it. Got 2 materials out of it. There's a tail cut on something that small? Okay. Trying to charge too early on that jumping swing. Where's the material? I don't know, I lost it. I want to pretend Miguel got it, but probably not. Well, that's definitely a spoiler. That's definitely a spoiler, Jerp. Did you just jump away? You ran away. Hey, Kata. You know what? Let's just rely on the map. Let's let the map do it for me. Yeah, my spoiler preference is that I want to stumble, I want to struggle, I don't want to know shit, I don't want to understand the world. I want to be able to have to figure it out. Because that's like a lot of what makes the games interesting to me. I've been playing just solo because any even from back in like Freedom Unite, when I was playing multiplayer Monster Hunter, it just tended to be 2 things. Everybody plays way faster than I enjoy. They tend to like grinds. They tend to grinds, and I tend to be the person with like the low end equipment. And everybody rushes ahead. What? Really? I got it. I thought I was hunkering down pretty well there. CG camera. 2 things though. Usually everybody plays just way faster and way grindier than I do. The other thing, though, is that I tend to be just chasing everybody else who has max tier equipment, who's just killing stuff before I even get there. Especially because like people end up with the max tier monster research, so the Scoutflies go straight there. So while I'm still trying to figure out where the monster is, everybody else is usually already there, killing the monster before I even get there. Wait, is it? It's dead. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Crap! I missed the tail cut. I don't even know where the fuck it is. Oh well. That's why I normally need to just go grab it. I don't know what a TCS is. Oh, is that the, that's not, Komodo? Yeah, it's the regular PogChamp. Oh, the true charge swing. Charge slash, right. Right. Right, I keep forgetting. That's a new addition that they added in, I have no idea where this tail is going to be. I think they added this in World, but I might be wrong. Oh, those are those horseshoe crab looking things. The ones that everyone's milking for vaccine research or whatever. The blue blood. Where is the tail? What? I can kick them. Oh, they just give you thorns. Shit, okay. Miguel, spot it for me. Find a severed tail in the middle of corpses everywhere. Wait, is that it? No. Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with the like I know what they are, but the abbreviations for things like true charge slash I'm never gonna remember. TCS sounds like a it's like a gaming industry event. Tokyo Game Show? Yeah, I'm pretty confident I took the tail off, like, somewhere with corpses. If it didn't despawn, I'll be shocked. One of the great sword speedrunners. No surprise, there's more than one Dark Souls player used the name 99 Humanity, so... And this is so needle in a haystack. Hunting Horde spin of... True charge slash is only doing like 200 damage though, and it's much slower than regular charge slash. I mean, I guess it makes it worth getting the third charge. You know, I don't know. Well, I'm doing my 3x charges. My regular, like, this is doing like 100 and change. So I don't know. Well, no, you would do. You'd be doing that kind of thing if you want to shortcut it. I don't know, DPS, yeah, I guess DPS-wise is probably still better, especially since the tackle got so much damage. I don't know what happened to the tackle. I don't, like, so the funny thing about the tackle is, like... Yeah, well, the damage per hit doesn't really mean much, specifically because of the attack speed. Like, it's... The raw, like, the raw DPS is the important part. And saying, oh, it does 200 damage, it's broken. It's like, well, how long does it take to get to that point? Like, the amount of time it takes to get here... The amount of time it takes to get to that is, like, 150 damage with any other weapon, so I don't know. I don't see it as super strong. That felt good. Alright, they want me to leave, so let's do it. Ah, it's you again, yes.
Huh? It's you two.
Have we met?
Sorry, I forgot. You were out cold when I found you. I'm from the First Fleet. You folks are lucky to be alive.
Hang on. She must be the one who saved us. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you.
Just glad you're still in one piece. Fifth Fleet, am I right? What are you doing out here?
Actually,
Is that?
This is from
Yeah, that's
Sora
the shit
Maguros?
sample.
I'll see what I can find. I've spent years delving into this valley's secrets, and I'm starting to understand a thing or two. Now it's your turn. Learn all that you can about this place. Next time we meet, we can compare notes. Sound good?
yes. We're on the job.
Good. See ya.
So I think when I was being dragged along for multiplayer in my first, I guess, 11 hours or so, I guess I got to this cutscene because I do remember that character. And it's funny, like, that was the reason why I'm not doing multiplayer nowadays. Because it was people with max tier gear just, like, you know, pulling me along and me not seeing or learning much of anything. I was basically just rapid firing through cutscenes and not fighting anything. And, so unlike other multiplayer games, like you know, fighting games or whatever, so where if you get beat, you know, if you get your ass beat in a fighting game, at least the other person gets to show off. In this, it would take me so long to reach the monster that they were dead by the time I got there. So anybody who wanted to show off that, you know, their awesome gear and how good they were at the game didn't even get that opportunity. You know, they were, the monster was dead by the time I got there. And that's kind of why I feel like multiplayer Monster Hunter for me is just not worth it. And I got a lot of stuff here. Am I doing more than one for grinding quests? I'm not at a point where I feel like I need to grind. I'm still at the point where it's like I'm learning monster movesets and stuff, getting familiar with the post Monster Hunter Freedom Unite Greatsword moveset, learning the maps and stuff. Like, I haven't hit a point where it's like, I need to go kill this thing that I know how to kill in an area that I've been to a million times, and I need to kill it like 50 times because I need to get a certain resource. Like, I'm not at the point where it's like, oh, I need a Rathalos Ruby. I'm never going to get it unless I go in, you know, and fight the same creature 100 times in a row. Like, I'm still, like, I might be 150 to 200 hours away from the point where I care about grinding. I might finish the story first before that becomes relevant to me. No sign of Zora Magdaros' trail? Disappointing. I suggest you descend further. The effluvium levels will be more toxic, but that's not going to be a problem now, is it? Just say the word when you're ready.
You should prepare before going down to the bottom of the Rotten Vale.
Tail
There
Raider
might
Safari.
not be any turning back once we're there.
Look how many fleeting pieces of information they just bombard you with. Tail Raider Safari, fucking go into the Vale, like 3 different notifications for shit that's opened up. I don't think they gave you an easy option for referring back to that stuff. World's pretty good about that for armor parts. The grind is for decorations. Yeah. It seems like that so far. Recent dialogue in my book. Is it Hunter's Notes? No. Well, if it's something, if it's a UI thing, like it's shown in the screen, so if it's somewhere in a menu somewhere, if it's somewhere in a menu and they're showing it on the screen, then I'm fine. Fine with that. Like, if for example, like if it's the, if it says in the top right of the screen, speak to the third fleet master, and I'm sitting there going like, what was I intending? Like, what was I supposed to do? Like, that's fine. Chat something. Oh, this is, like, there's actual game chat. Rather, I guess they lumped it all together, yeah. Or even, well, okay, yeah. Even Miguel is part of party chat. Yeah, this is one of those games where they integrate the multiplayer stuff directly into, the single-player stuff. Oh, I like how they show the honey pickup go straight to Mega Potion. Like, stuff like that is, like, great. Not a lot of games do that. They would show only picking up the honey or only picking up the Mega Potion. Or they might show, 2 separate notifications of picking up the honey and then auto-crafting for Mega Potions. Like, games that I've worked on don't do this well. Or, when I've had the opportunity to push for that stuff, I've gotten shot down too. That's always been a bummer. Now that we're airworthy, we don't want to waste it, right? My darlings are itching to get out there and explore different places. They're willing to help you out in the field. Just give the order and a location and they'll head out there to investigate. They might even bring a few souvenirs home for you. How's that for service? Anyway, listen to me drag on. Sorry. Right, so what can I do for you? Here, you can deploy other players' palicos in any Grimalkines you've befriended to go out on Tail Raider safaris. So that's what the safaris was, okay. While you're out on quests or expeditions, they'll go out and gather materials and unlock investigations for you. To deploy a safari, research point fee is fine. The palicos available for deployment are recruited from players whose guild cards you have or players you've played with recently. So this is where they're trying to push the multiplayer stuff even further. Teams of 3. Local Tail Raiders. Let's see who I don't even know if I have any Tail Raiders with me. Keith's Explorers, let's go. Oh, you know what might be good here? They, Hunter and Training New Hunter. These are, you know what it is? These might These might just be like randomly generated ones. I might not have to play multiplayer for this. This is like how they have the random pawns in Dragon's Dogma. So if you're playing offline or whatever, you're still good. I mean, they won't be as good as a multiplayer pawn, but they're still decent. Let's do a Wildspire one, yeah. Are they really gonna be fighting? I guess so. Freaking Kelby at the beginning. Let's I don't know any better. I don't know which I want. Like, I don't know what I don't know if I have a preference. Damn, they have a... There is a cutscene. Wow, holy shit. This is kind of amazing. That's something, wow. I should really go back to, shit, where's this? Where's the proxy smith? It'll be right here.
How you doing?
How you doing? You want I should make you some armor? Let's see. Oh, you know what I can get? Actually, charms I should check first, right? Poison attack. No hunger. Oh yeah, I remember wide range. Wasn't wide range the one that would share your potions? You have if you maxed out your wide, like this is like Freedom Unite. If you maxed out wide range, you'd have a really you'd be able to just heal everybody by chugging potions. Yeah, and then, yeah, I guess it was a sword and shield thing because you could chug with your weapon out. I would have thought Meyer Rucker would have been what I want. Really? Okay, so yeah, I don't see, let me check armor then. What's it called? G something Gyros? These are pants, these are greaves. That's my main weapon. The greatsword, yeah. This is, I guess, the highest raw damage I can get, and then it has the extra poison as well. Not that I'm really benefiting from that, especially where I am now, I think. Ah, here we go. In addition to protecting the body, this great Gyros armor aids 100 respiration, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's even got the Plague Master, or Plague Doctor stuff, yeah. Hold on, where's the preview? Like that, yeah. Oh my god, I'm a Bloodborne character now. Try that. Greatsword? Most people seem to have disdain for greatswords because they're the big dummy weapon for newbies. But I think a good greatsword user is rare, based on what I've seen so far. And you were talking about that, yeah. Big old bug armor. This one doesn't say anything about respiration. That's the thing I don't get. They is it just a non? Is it like a hidden skill? Well, bows and Freedom Unite were fucking terrible, just like damage wise. Oh, you just think it looks sick. What do I think? Okay, so what do I think looks best armor wise? I think the more it looks like a samurai costume, the less I'm interested in it. But I'm also not a big fan of like the standard knight style armor as well. Oh my god. It's like almost mech robot. Bow is really strong in the base game. In Worlds, you mean? Super Sentai. More towards Samurai. This reminds me of shit. What was the name of the dude in the dude in Fantasy Strike? Hold on. Oh, his name is Geiger. Okay, yeah. I'm not opposed. Like I kind of like the leather armor style. I know it's super simple. Hunters I kind of like. I don't like the bone armor. How did I skip so far ahead? Oh, because the right analog stick, right? Don't like the Vespoid. Kestodon is tolerable. I don't like the helmet. Oh, there's only pants for these. Ease of working with the hide makes these boots popular. This is aquatic polar mobility, whatever that means. Jagras armor looks okay. It's not great. This reminds me of, this is Final Fantasy X right here. Nah. Especially the helmet. This looks okay. Like the helmet I'd like to get rid of, but... Two Ranger Ninja. Barroth armor looks dumb as shit. It's too chunky. This is, Cecil from Final Fantasy IV. I know I had the helmet turned off, yeah. This is almost like Dark Knight versus Paladin in Final Fantasy IV. This looks... You're just a kaiju creature at this point. This is only the... This is only the headgear. Barbecue rib armor? What, the Barroth? The funny thing is I like ribs, I don't like the mess. I don't like so I have opportunities to get rib, like, okay, so back in, before COVID, they'd have barbecue trucks show up at, in the parking lot at work. And they'd have ribs, but I tended to not order them because they were so fucking messy. I mean, that's just ribs, right? They're slathered in barbecue sauce. And I like them. The one opportunity where it was convenient for me to have ribs was obnoxious because usually I'm eating while I'm working, like during lunch, or I'm reading on my phone or something. And, nowadays, working from home, I'm either, watching Twitch or something, on my couch, as I'm playing right now on my couch, or I'm working, pretty much. That's my lunch break. And I hate how dumb this thing looks, even though the stats, it's going to help apparently with my fighting. Is it like, what's, okay, the defense is good. The water is not great. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, this would be fine equipment to get, I guess. Oh, yeah, I need more great Gyros stuff. Okay, well, I guess that's going to be a thing I'm going to be doing. Gotta level up my research level and go and hunt these things for a while. Oh, I already did charms. Oh, they finally give me an extra unlock now. This starts at 480. Well, I guess, okay, that doesn't mean much. It's a bone blade with better sharpness. And dragon element. Elder seal, huh? Hold on, what does that do? By dark and forbidden means. Hold on. Oh, I missed the stat for this. Elder seal, that's some skill. Huh. Doesn't say. It just says Elder Seal is an item in my stat list. Whatever that, I'm assuming maybe it disables some special ability for, like, if you're fighting Kushala or whatever, then maybe it turns off the wind for a bit. Yeah, it doesn't seem to clarify. Where am I at? Can I upgrade anything cool yet? Thunderblade. Oh, I do have the Toby stuff, right? Yeah, that's what it was. I needed the Thunder stuff for fighting stupid fucking what's his face? Legina. Legina? Lagiana? Whatever the hell the thing is. Hold on, where does it think I'm at? I think I'm at Buster Sword 3. Oh, it switches to Buster Blade. I see, yeah. Maybe I should focus on just getting higher up, like higher tier Buster Blade. Let's go for the raw damage. Sharpness is the same. I might do that. Yeah. Screw it. Big dumb high damage basic weapon. Where are we at? Aqua Slasher 1. Could get. That's all I can do. I can just keep going up more Aqua Slasher. What else do we got? Carapace Buster. That cursor is so hard to notice. Like, if I didn't move it, could you tell at a glance where the cursor is? Relative to the other flashing, glowing, sparkling things. That's just a bad cursor. I mean, but more than that even, just having, like, I have to say, that's funny. So the cursor's more visible until you're on top of something when you'd really need to... Alright, whatever. I don't like controller cursor at all. That's just me. Can't upgrade to the next one yet. What am I on? Boom Blade 2? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so no additional upgrades here happening, I think. Unless I want to grab an Anjanth, whatever. There's an excellent Muga Monkey-esque armor planner. Probably not required until I really struggle. Or I should really say, definitely not required until I'm struggling. I do want to see if I can at least armor sphere up my my current equipped armor, though. You can upgrade charms? Not yet. Not a significant upgrade, though. Wow. Yeah, I think that's the thing I'm remembering now, is that the yeah, I can't upgrade the pants, right? What has 3? Yeah, it seems like the lower tier armor upgrades way better, way faster than the higher tier stuff. The funny thing is, I don't remember how that worked for armor spheres in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Well, I'm missing all the... Well, I'm only missing, like, Poison Smoke Bomb and... I'm gonna take another shot at this thing. This is... I'm using Buster Blade, right? Buster Blade 1, okay. I want to take another shot at this stupid thing. I forgot to eat again. All right. Okay. Man, you don't have to be especially accurate to get those horns. This is like 10 times easier than it ever was in Freedom Unite. I don't remember what layered armor was. It was some sort of something they added that you can unlock later on, but I don't. I thought layered armor was just wasn't it just transmogs, or is it something else? Okay. Is there not a lot of good diversity for high tier armor later on? Or is it all ugly looking? Okay, I see. Can I capture these? Ah, you can. Flying Medusa. No, I don't want to fight Palumo right now, or Palumo, Palumu. I'd assume that if they followed the conventions that they had in the earlier Monster Hunter games, the armor on female characters tends to probably be slimmer. I should really pay attention to the map. So I know where this thing normally is, like in the middle somewhere. I could swear I saw 2 of these things, but there's so many of these. There's like a billion flying things right now. Most of the male armor covers the male face. But can't you just, Yeah, that's an interesting point. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I guess that's going to be a... It's not as simple as just hiding the helmet if you want to have the rest of it. That's kind of why, like, I tend to not be as much a fan of when games say, like, oh, you have a dramatically different model and features on armor depending on what character it's wearing, like, is wearing that armor, you know, like, I much prefer just, like, I can understand the character's body shape being different, but other than that, where is it? Supposedly I found it. Oh, it's literally sleeping or whatever. I don't want to fight this thing right now. Yeah, I'll skip. I want my big dumb stupid frost sneezing thing. Ooh, I do want ores though. Want to see your character's face? Yeah, you can post it. I don't prevent links, so long as they're, you know, like a regular website and not like a bit.ly link or something, you know. Link shorteners are so dumb. Like, I understand them conceptually, but they're so sketch for security. I'd rather just websites learn how to have their links be short. Oh, I remember in Monster Hunter, here we go, here's the thing. Not Monster Hunter. In Dragon's Dogma, I should say, not Monster Hunter. It's funny. Dragon's Dogma in my head is a Monster Hunter game, and I don't understand that. Like, I can't brain it. Dragon's Dogma had a circlet that was really good. If you wanted to have armor. If you wanted to have armor, but not actually armor in Dragon's Dogma, that was one of the items that at least didn't cover up your face and looked like almost nothing. Oh, you know what? You know what? It might have also been, these vines are terrible. It might have also been, Dark Souls 2 had something very similar. Because people were saying that Dark Souls 2 had a, now I can't remember if that was real or not. There was supposed to be a penalty for not wearing all 5 pieces of armor. Or 6, I guess. Or no. No. It was, 4. Shit. This is how long it's been since I touched Dark Souls. Head, arms, chest, legs. Yeah, Dark Souls is so long ago and I've been trying so hard to blot it out of my head. That, now my memory is so shot. Most of what I remember about Dark Souls is how jank-ass the defense formula was, and how bad their input values were. Who, was that Miguel's doing? Does anybody kind of feel that, though? Like, Dark Souls was both something you lived and also was a traumatic experience all in one? Yeah, fever dream is a great way to put it. Dark Souls just feels so, like, alien at this point. The whole experience. It's like a very bad relationship. No, yeah, it had enjoyable moments, but it definitely was like it was an unhealthy thing for sure. Feels like an unhealthy thing. I should really think about putting out some, Depth Perception betrayed me there, for sure. Bloodborne was a mess. Dark Souls at least pretended to be, like, coherent. Bloodborne was such a mechanically unsound game. Yeah, Dark Souls at least was like tolerable, and it was easier to ignore all the flaws. Because like lots of it was reasonably balanced. Like, well, I don't know. Bloodborne makes things look reasonable for how bad it was. I don't know if I have any, I do. Bloodborne, I was so, I've never played a game that I was so, with the exception, okay, so the only other game that I felt as done with the game, before I beat it, even once, was freaking La Bluana. I would love to get this thing on the grounds. Well, I have flashbots. I think I messed up. No, I'm good. Oh, ooh, ooh. Where is it? I thought I saw it. Maybe I misread the red pit there or whatever. Yeah. I thought it was another like slicing shot or something, or bomb shot or whatever it was. Bloodborne, to be fair, Bloodborne's loading times never got much further than they never got much worse than about 45 seconds or so. Choke on that. It was like 80. It wasn't a clean hit though, that's for sure. That was a good hit. I like that one. I don't know what I want to keep out right now. I haven't mastered the fucking radial menus yet. So it's like... I've cursed. I think I'm doing pretty good there though. I think I did a good chunk of damage to this thing already. Going all fucking caveman on it. There's no mining spot here. I thought there was. I really shouldn't have eaten 2 honkin' burritos before the stream because playing on my couch, my posture gets very crampy very quick. You dick! You fucking waited for me. Oh, alright, we'll catch you later. Come down and fight me! Come up and fight me. There you go. Not like that. Oh, I don't have it equipped, right. Well, too late now. I had to miss. Do I have any more? I probably can't put down the pitfall trap as well. Miguel, quicker. This particular spot is just terrible. Because the creatures tend to... that was a good roll. Had to get stuck. That tail slap scares me. Because that's the Narga tail slap. 78. Yeah, I'm not getting good hits in the head with this. Yeah, one more like wombo combo hit. It's gonna take me down. Oh, that's gonna. That might do it. That might do it right there. I don't know why potions and mega potions are so far apart on the hotbar. Well, what would they be together? I really should be unequipping the flash pods and just using the ones in the map. Where's my... Don't I have another trap? Pitfall, here we go. Yeah. Got bombs and stuff too. Hope I can piss them off enough. Oh, just like fucking lands? Are we doing the assisted AI thing where they just do what you want them to do? Fortunate thing that feels better to the player. Gotta get my bombs ready. I can flash pod into this. Where's the... Oh, no, just come on over here. This is cool. I was hoping to catch the tail mid-swipe. Charge me, damn you. That's a great swing. There we go. That's a good solid hit. Get in the trap. Get in the trap. Get in the trap. Stupid dumb animal. Get in the trap. No, no, no! Don't make me pick up the trap. I can't even pick up the trap. Can't salvage it. Can I? Oh my god, can you pick it back up? You can pick it back up? Hold on a sec. Did that disturb it? Did it give it to me? I think I just disturbed it. Shit. Oh man, that would have been an awesome quality of life improvement. If you could just pick it back up. What a shame. That would have been cool. Ooh, barrel bombs. Let's go. Hope Miguel has a couple. Yeah, put one down. There you go. No, not the Vigor Wasp. Killing me. I'm gonna actually triple Greatsword Swing into this because remember that being a little bit extra damage too. I don't know if that still happens in the same frame like it used to. Not sure that did enough damage. Do I know how the wake up mechanics work? Not in this, not in World. I know you do like 3 times damage or something like that when they're asleep. There we go, finally got that kill. Get shit on. Do I want clarification? I think considering that, yeah, that there is never anything that even remotely hints what you're getting out of it in Monster Hunter. And I sort of knew how it worked in Freedom Unite. I think in that case I would want to know how that information is not accessible anywhere, not even via, like... You'd have to sit there and work it out. You'd be grinding out, figuring out how that works. Just that double damage on the first hit. I thought it was triple. Maybe in that case, then I shouldn't use bombs, and I should just, like, wiggle my way, like, do this sort of thing, like... Just wiggle my way towards the true, like, miss that one, and then get that one. First instance of damage is doubled, everything else is unchanged. Oh, well, I mean, in that case, then I could have the sword hit, and then roll, and then just fucking go like that. On the pod. Or whatever. So I know in Freedom Unite, it was a little bit different. There was a reason to get them all together, because I feel like they would all explode on the first hit. And I don't quite remember how it worked, but there was something mechanically that was worth doing in Freedom Unite that maybe changed? Slight enough delay. Most weapons want to hit the bomb first, because doubling the bomb is better than the long sword attack. Yeah, the greatsword, the 3x charge of the greatsword actually will do it, yeah. Especially the 3x true greatsword second swing. Alright, well I just wanted to... Okay, so there were no tail cuts. I got the corpse. I got the kill on it. I think that's all I really came out to do. If a Palamu is still out here, I'm gonna go grab that too, though. Because not only is it an easy kill, for the most part, but I think I need those materials anyways. Man, the long falls with such high fidelity graphics are so scary now. Oh wait, those are slinger pods. I need those. Or piercing pods. Oh, if you get a hit, you get a buff out of the second hit. I didn't know that. What if you hit your Palico? Does that work? Guess you can't order your Palico around anyways. I don't think I'm ever going to learn how to manage my freaking hotbar. my radial menu, I should say. Oh, fine. Fucking leave the area, it's cool. People push a sleeping baby Jagras. I didn't realize that you could push, well, I guess two things. I didn't know those things slept. I guess I've seen them sleep. I didn't realize you could push them, though. Sleep throwing knives? Yeah, you know, the funny thing is I never thought about using, like, any of those special items not on a large monster. Oh yeah, Dragon Zagba, just everything's a freaking ragdoll. Fireband carry everything. Who's on the map? Is it just it's another Legiana. Yeah, I'm fine returning from this this expedition. All right, it's been a couple hours. I haven't taken a break the entire time. Let me get up, stretch my legs, hit the restroom, all that kind of stuff. So give me a few minutes. Man, my air conditioning has been running non-stop. Trying as best as it can to keep up. I guess it's between the streaming rig and me running the game at the same time, and my work machine, which I really should have shut down earlier. All those just putting out so much heat. Plus, it's like it was like 90 earlier, 75 in the middle of the night. So, you know, a bit much. Alright, Havoc, have a good night. I don't know if you've already left. And yeah, it's like 3 in the morning here, and the only reason why I'm awake is just because, you know, I took a good long nap, and I've been meaning to do a Euro-friendly stream anyways. I felt kind of bad. I was very kind of snippy when Hamed brought it up earlier, and I'm like, I really want to. Let me see what the third Fleet Master has to say. I want to know what's deeper in the Veil, what's scarier in the Veil.
Now is the time.
Are you ready to descend into the depths of the Rotten Veil? No. Not yet. Oh. Very well. Let me know when you're ready. Freaking overly confident, high expectations lounger. Am I really out of rations, or what was the other? Oh, it's well done meat or whatever. That's what it is. I have rations. I thought I had a bunch.
Now is the time.
Alright, I'm ready. First, we'll want to see if we can spot Zora Magdaros' trail from the air. If we find anything promising, we'll look for a safe plot. Wow, my brain is disintegrating this morning. We'll look for a safe place to drop you two off. Well then, off we go. Like, I'm sitting there, like, mentally combining safe place, safe space, safe spot, a plot of land. Why do brains do that? Just mix every half-relevant, potentially valid choice of word.
It's breathtaking.
She's a mechanical unicorn.
Raffinos.
Didn't we already see these things? Like 15 million of these earlier?
You look so free. So, what's the bottom of the veil like?
I could not say. Though we have learned much, what we have are mere facts, and not a single clue to what truth they add up to.
We know Zora Magdaros is heading there, but why?
The world is full of mysteries to consume us.
Yeah, and delicious mysteries to consume.
The more I see of, especially of the handler, the less satisfied I am with the dialogue in this game.
Hey, I think I found something.
Let's set her down. Or not.
I think between this particular Fleet Master and the handler, they're watering down the game. Was Miguel drooling? I just dropped off the gear I need to kill this thing.
We have disturbed its hunting grounds.
I killed you once, I'll do it again if I have to. So much for making it down. That loathsome monster is known as a Legiana. It rules over all other monsters in these skies. So long as it's out there hunting, we won't be able to reach the base of the Rotten Vale. Oh, I had almost forgotten that you're a hunter. Yeah, because you're fucking stoned all the time. Suppose it wouldn't be too much trouble to ask you to hunt the Legiana before we get knocked out of the sky again. Wanna come back with some Doritos too? Actually, I almost stopped for Doritos today. So, okay, so I'm sitting there through, waiting like almost 5 hours, like 4 and change hours for a bunch of car stuff. You know, primarily intending to just get an oil change and an inspection, but there's a bunch of other stuff that I just haven't bothered with in forever, so I'm like, ah, fucking just do it all, it's cool, whatever. And, I have some luncheon meat in my fridge, and I don't have any chips or anything on me, and I was like, man, I'm gonna pick up some chips, and I'm either gonna bake some bread, or I'm gonna pick up a loaf or something from the local grocery store, and then, like, I missed out on that, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna, you know, walk into the, you know, the local convenience store at the gas station I normally go to and pick up some Doritos, and I'll make some bread, and none of that happened. But I could really go for some Doritos right about now. I need to eat like an idiot. I need to eat all the dumbest, chippiest garbage. That's gonna be my downfall once I'm able to secure a vaccination. Less excuses not to pick up groceries on a regular basis, which means more chips and stuff. More stupid garbage I shouldn't eat. Although on the flip side, it'll make it easier to go and find a local source for, I want to pick up a set of dumbbells. Expands the small starter, the small attempt, the humble beginnings of a weight room or a gym room for my apartment. I've already got the elliptical.
Hey, partner.
That was a Legiana. You've never fought it before, ever. You haven't killed one. You haven't carved pieces of its body. No. This is new. You remember it from before, right? It's the same monster that knocked us into the Vale. And the same monster responsible for downing the 3rd Fleet's airship all those years ago. Unless we take it down again, we'll never get the research base down to the base of the Rotten Vale. One of the things that happens a lot in localizing text, which I guess might be due to wanting to keep closer to a literal translation of the text, is that you see things like words in English that are like spelled the same but they mean 2 different things. So they say get the research base down to the base of the Rotten Vale, and like my brain's like skips a beat as I'm reading that. I'm just like, I'm fine with changing up the text a bit. They could even say something like, we'll never get the research base down to the bottom of the Rotten Vale, and that would read better, and it would fit. You know? That's just me, I guess. I read stuff like that, though, and like instantly, like, as much as I'm trying to like get immersed and focus on the story and stuff, I immediately zone the fuck out, and like I've lost it at that point. It was why the localization for Graveyard Keeper was such a struggle for me, because the localization for that game was fucking rough, and I could understand it. You know, small indie team, you know, English is not their native language. They probably don't have a great source for strong localization. But it doesn't, like, it's gotta be the same way that, like, every random game in English that has such a messy Google Translate localization to every other language, how everybody else feels about the games that they're playing that are, you know, their base language that those games are developed in are in English as well. You know, where it's just like, now you know how we feel, huh? You know, having you know, crappy grammar and dialogue that's sometimes frustrating to read.
Slow and careful.
And I just hate the word never, don't you? Come on, let's take out that... I did it once. I'm running low on traps and bombs and stuff, though. 5-star quest? I will finally remember to use a voucher, though.
We need to clear the way so we can fly down to the base of the Rotten Vale. The airship will get knocked out of the sky if we don't do something about that monster.
Why are some of these highlit? I really could use the extra damage. Or no, that's defense up. Crap. I wanted the other one. Shit. Well, too late now. Perhaps one day I'll learn how to read. Glad they gave me flash pods, though. Oh, right. Probably not targeted yet. Yeah, I'm still too low level to zoom in on this thing. Oh, that's a problem. I really should have wolfed down the couple burritos I made before starting the stream, because I am absolutely feeling that. Get these sort of like acid reflux kind of cramps. I don't know how to explain it. They were super good though. But not worth not worth eating right before sitting down to play a bunch of Monster Hunter. Hey Eps, I'm doing alright. I finally managed to kill a Legion earlier, and now they have me fighting another one, so once I find it, I'll be doing pretty good. I'm also trying to stack up all the research for these things as well. Yeah, I gotta just loop around. This is... I'm somewhat wasting my time sitting on this side of the map. Yeah, especially because there's actually a time limit here. So I can't just roam around all willy-nilly. So how's your night, Eps? I normally would even be up this late, but I took a long nap after getting home from car stuff. I don't know what it is. I guess I've had no daytime energy. I'm normally more of a night person anyways. It just, work doesn't care. Work is like, we have core hours, so to speak, but they're technically just a regular, like, the core hours are just like 10 to 5, so you're like, you have no real wiggle room. You've been at the office yesterday running JFL with a bunch of Juniper switches. Okay, where's... I thought I can get up here. No, I can't. Oh, I can. Can't grab it, though. Yeah, I'm glad I'm no longer being asked to do... can I really not get up there? Thought I could. I'm glad the small amount of like network admin, sysadmin stuff that I had to do, I'm glad that's all over now. I don't want to be on call for nobody. Man, they're swinging, grappling, grabbing stuff is so incredibly super tolerant. That's what I'm looking for. Something like this. Volunteered for it? Gotta buy a new bed and you're hourly. Oh, well, yeah, I guess in that case, yeah. I guess that's the sort of the difference for like, for me, I'm salaried, so it's like, even though I get paid pretty well, like, there's not, like, there's more an incentive to be done with it by the time you're done. Like, you know, as quick as you can, get the work done. And, you know, the question of whether or not more time is incentivized is, you know, how much more do you get out of it? Like that's kind of why like people talk about hourly work as being sort of the people talk down to hourly work, but you can make a shit ton of money if you're willing to put in the effort, and if your base hourly pay is really high anyways. Wait, where is it? Where's the gashes? If your base pay hourly is really good anyways, then you're working overtime getting time and a half. Yeah, that's basically what's happening. Ugh, can't wait till these stomach cramps go away a little bit. Place I work at is pretty friendly with working overtime because they you kind of you basically get extra time off. It's unofficial, but it's given. In fact, they're actually extremely crunch-averse, especially because it's like a lot of older people who have families and stuff, and like not only that, like not only do they have families and stuff to take care of. To target you. Okay, I am. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Okay. Not only do they have families and stuff, but they're all people who could very easily, depending on how they're treated, could choose to work elsewhere easily. So it's like they need to make sure that they need to make sure to treat the employees well, because if they don't, then they're just going to go elsewhere. But because they're conscious of that, typically everybody gets treated pretty well, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna get knocked off before I get the cut. Maybe. Stop flying, you dick. I think I got that. That's a good hit. Here we go. Yeah, so much dagger power. That's not good. I guess some of that, most of your work is lab configuration and data entry? Yeah, I guess so. My work, I wish I could say anything real about it. My work lately has been pretty cruisy because I'm working too far ahead. I'm unfortunately too good at what little they've been assigning to me so far. Should have just gunned it. I should have Should have tried to wait for a better spot. I know I have a bunch of flash bugs too. I don't know why I'm not just going for flash pods everywhere. My cost of living sucks because of where I live. My rent is like 1,700. I'm looking forward to if oh man, I just wish this thing would stop flying so much. I'm looking forward to remote work making it easier. I got like nothing out of that. Oh, I'm really out of rations and stuff? No. Yeah, like I've had at least a good probably four or five places that wanted me to move to California, and I'm like, nah. This thing's slowing down. Yeah, it's doing the cuckoo tired dash. Didn't reach, okay. Yeah, I at least have a decent square footage, and not really. I think my minimum preferred square footage is like 850, and I'm sitting on like a little bit over like 1100, I think, to be comfortable and to not feel like I'm in a box. Where did this thing even go? I've lived in like 600 square foot apartments and they suck. Down here? 400 is a box. Oh, it didn't give it to me? Really? I clipped the wing. You're killing me. Yeah, 400 can't heatsink itself. Ah, I got you. Don't know if I'm gonna get it. Oh, I don't know. The numbers are too hard to read at that point. They're all gray. That I do not want to swing into. That particular attack, that tail swipe. Ooh, material. Oh, that's not what I want. If you can't cook, though, everything gets so much more expensive. So I wouldn't want to live in a place where I couldn't cook. That's the swipe I'm worried about. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's electric or not. It needs to generate enough heat to cook. I can't get it. I can't get a good enough angle for that. I think the piercing shot or whatever had fell through here. I saw a red dot pop down. I lost it. Dyson, it's probably because every freaking Japanese game uses the same dragon noises. I don't know what it is. Nobody, like, there's such a minimal amount of not only Foley work. You can't Foley a fake dragon, but even like processing. Like, people just use stock sounds from sound packs. You know what it was? It was the flash or the scout flies. Cut that butt. That's a bad thing to do. I should, yeah. Oh, okay. At least only the frost got me there. Did I literally? Oh, if you're out of stamina, you like, and you're gonna do the slide. You just trip. You just fall over. That's great. Alright, that's not smart. There it is. That's not the scout flies for once. See if I have enough time to sharpen. Yeah, I do. That was a great backswing. I think I backswinged for a headshot there. Oh, come back. I'm not done with you yet. Oh, that's... Dark Souls. Dark Souls, having hold circle to sprints up a ladder. It will never not betray me. That, even from the back, you still get the Kelby horn? Huh. Yeah, whoever was saying earlier that it's hard to get Kelby horns is drunk. Any blunt attack at all. They must be using dual blades or something. Does Longsword have a like a shoulder charge? I don't think it did in the... Oh, here we go. In Try. The last one that I played. Let's see if I can get this. Alright, let's go. Ah, I missed it. Ah, I totally blew it. Yeah, the hitbox of that is jank as fuck. Oh well, I really don't need the super heavy true slash on this. Oh, you already had one out? Ah, you killed me. That's a good hit. Reasonable hit. Gotta be careful though. Don't wanna get carded so late. I haven't been getting a lot of headshots, so figures that I'm not popping off horns and stuff. Take advantage of that. Or if I can find it. Did that poison in one shot? No, I don't think so. I think he's poisoned. Yeah, he's poisoned now. Be so BM. Get out of here. I guess you have to reposition in this case. Yeah, you can't just hold R2. Oh, I didn't. I don't know why I'm so readily knocking this thing. Didn't get it again. I keep knocking it down rather than finishing the mounted greatsword swing. All right, Eps. Oh, that's a big hit. I want that. Oh, here we go.
Alright, now we can get to the base of the Rotten Vale. Come on, let's head back to the research base.
Let me carve first, at least. Come on. Stupid handlers gotta learn manners. Looking for the remaining, I could swear there was a third spot to mine. Maybe not. I'm just realizing I've got the spiked codpiece going on this armor. Armor sphere. It's funny how I'm like less satisfied with the armor spheres now that I know they aren't going to do much for me. Oh well. Ooh, Aqua Core is good to get. Bosom Buddies? What is that all about?
How incredible!
You truly are impressive. I like how they're insinuating that like every other line is another puff for the third fleet master. Like they're not explicitly saying it, but yeah, there is a toke and some words spoke, and then some more toke. And now our airship will make its descent into the lower depths of the Rotten Vale. Just say the word when you're ready.